Have they talked to you in any depth about potential fight date?
Yeah, I've spoken with the matchmaker. We've texted back and forth. My agent, Curtis Williams, has been not, talking with them about it as well. I've been doing this for a while now, 5-6 years. I know them by now that if this isn't something that they're interested in, they would have just shut it down immediately and then been like, but this is not the route that we're going to go. That wasn't the case. And, I was going to go down to 175 and fight some of these guys. I've been calling out everyone in the top 5 and 75, other than the champ. I'm not going to come into a weight division and just immediately call out the champ. I want the top 5 guys. I've already fought Donald Sanchez in there, and I called out the other guys, the number 4 and number 5 especially, and they're ducking. It's just plain and simple. I've called them out. And some people will say, yeah, we'll fight. And, but you got to send me we got to get a contract in my hand, make it official, whatever. When they announced Derek Brunson, I was like, you know what? I see all these other guys calling out Romero and all these, all this other thing. But I think, I've watched tape on Derek Brunson. He is a wrestler. Power, absolutely. He went on like a knockout streak in the UFC for, I believe it was like 2 years straight. He was just starching folks. So I know he has knockout power, and I think that how I move, and it's a southpaw versus southpaw fight. So whoever's going to be quicker, who's going to have the best head movement, is going to come out on top in that fight. And I believe that I'm the better boxer when it comes to standing and banging. I'm not going to be there long enough for him to get to me. So I think that this would be a great fight for the fans as well. I've gotten a lot of feedback from the call out, and I think that BKFC, Nate Shook, Dave Feldman, they all see that I'm serious about it. And there's nothing else to do but put the contract in my hand. I'm still training. I had my fighter Cam Delano. He fought in Texas. He won that fight. I helped Donald Sanchez, and I was also in camp during the Sanchez fight because I was going to fight Will Santiago, who's fighting out now in Edmonton against Stuve, I believe. But yeah, that just fell through. Will's a cool dude. We actually met up, but I got to get a fight. This is it. And now I normally don't call people out until recently, but if you're going to duck me, I'm just going to call you out. That's just how it is.